have seen so far. Of course, we have seen Vitality just rise above everybody else.
We've seen our good friends of Pact trailing a little bit behind.
Yeah, but at the end they actually managed to fight back. Their like trail to number 7 is smaller than the lead of Vitality onto the second
Yeah,
place.
and also End Gaming had a bit of a rough start. Of course, swapping two players out and changing the language of communication just before going into the season. So we can understand them also not having the best start. I think End Gaming, if they had a bit more time to prep, they could have actually done a good job and actually maybe make it to top 4. Again,
Possibly.
Clash being banned out though against Vitality by Trust Gaming, as well as Determite.
Vitality can have the opportunity to get in with that last ban. That will be Echo. That is no longer gonna see play in this semi-final. Now, it was left open last time. We didn't really see much play come out of it.
But
Actually, not at all, I believe.
no, on border we haven't seen a single echo yet. That might have been something Trust Gaming should have used to get closer. But we also have to mention that Mira is open, and so we see it almost instantly being picked up by Bibu. He was hovering over it, so he might swap back in the 6-pick phase.
Question is, will he? As we are going to Trophy Stat Tree now, the normal
Oh,
ways that Trust Gaming attacks this is by going from Astronomy. However, Vitality, they just don't like Astronomy that much. They
no,
just leave it open.
a lot of teams just hold on to Astronomy as if it's the thing they live for. Vitality doesn't care. Sometimes they put Qual there behind the desk and he can stand that area on his own.
Yep.
But Trust Gaming is just very good and very capable at actually taking that area. And so Vitality's playstyle not actually taking it works wonders for him. And also we have to maybe mention Trust Gaming's lineup right now, operator-wise, picking up the Dokkaebi.
Yeah, that could actually come in quite clutch. Just getting those phone calls, a little bit of extra information. Information is, don't forget, what they lacked these past 2 maps.
Yeah, and if they hack one of the phones of the Vitality players,
They know where the black eyes are located, can use them actually for their own
and
advantage.
their Maestro cams even.
So
Because
there you
you
go.
can actually have so much intel on where the players are if Trust Gaming just knows how to play it out correctly. They can actually win the round on the back of that Dokkaebi pick. Problem is though, they don't always do so.
Yeah, they don't always do so. However, Trust has the opportunity, of course, to just set the pace right here. They are starting on the offense. They have the advantage of deciding how fast this round will develop. So they will be the ones that are having to attack.
And I think in overtime they can also decide what side they want to start on as well. And I think most likely that would be defense, yet we won't know for certain until we might actually go to overtime. You know, as we might have mentioned before, Vitality was allowed to pick the side they started on due to having a better round difference in the previous 2 maps.
Now, something to keep in mind. You don't want to let Trust Gaming play for too long. They're a relatively new team with low experience on fatigue. The members of Vitality all have, experience playing long amounts of times right here. As right now, Trust Gaming is starting their offense. The X-Kara set has been activated. Right there is going to be Bibodo to get the first frag. Mead is ready to go for a refrag, but he just doesn't walk into his gunfire right there. Spark tries to go adventurous. Run outside, run out doesn't seem to be the case, as Meads is going in for his drone right now, just trying to find out where these players are located. So he knows what to smoke and what to incendiary.
It is now Spark taking out D-Pack, hoping to go for Mies as well, yet he will lose his life. But it still means there is the advantage for Team Vitality. And they are looking for more and more, and so they will get more. It's Leonski going down to Brit. The Smoke actually getting a kill as Bibu then will get a second. And only Avash is alive, but not for much longer. Picks off the needle from his little ankle, but then Brit will just walk in with the shotty and make it 1-0 for Vitality.
A very clean round coming down here for the sides of Vitality. Trust Gaming didn't get further than attacking the actual bottom floor whilst we were located in Trophy Stat Tree. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but we'll also have to mention that a key thing of Trust Gaming's losses in the past has been Quatsi dying first,
Yeah.
not using his nades well on Buck. And what I noticed this round is that he just ran in, not really getting
Mm-hmm.
his nades out, not really playing it all too smart, if I dare to say so. And there was no real person to back him up or to refrag him because he walked into that room just not really having any value to his life.
Yeah, it's something that Kodzi just seems to be doing somewhat more often, trying to go for adventurous plays, hoping to get the upper hand or get the jump on the members of the opposing team. Now, that might work with the lower tier teams, but against a team that has so much pro league experience, I don't think that's actually going to be working out, and they have to rethink that. Now, I like the idea that we're attacking from below, because last time they attacked from astronomy, now, you know, it doesn't work against vitality, so they have to change things up. Now they actually walked right into the place where they are strong, where they are, you know, heavily present, and because of that, they lost their lives.
Yeah, it was a good idea, yet I don't think it was thought out all too well. Especially the execution was lacking for Tusk Gaming, and so they will try to attack the second bomb site. Vitality leading 1-0. Once again, we're mentioning the fact that Vitality, last time they played Tusk Gaming on this map, and the only time they played Tusk Gaming on this map, it was a 7-2, which is a huge and painful score. Yet then you would say it can almost only get better for Tusk Gaming.
Something that I even saw last round is they lacked information. You know, they had the Dokkaebi. They didn't know about the Valkyrie. Means didn't know about the Valkyrie being on his left right here. And because it doesn't cut the pike correctly, because he just assumes that someone is going to be walking through that doorway, he got picked up because of that. So there's a rule here. If you do not have information about the position of these players, if you don't know if something is clear, you cut the pie first before you start holding an angle.
Seems like a decent advice to these players. Let's hope they abide to it. As we're waiting for Tusk Gaming to make a move, they're slowly approaching the sides, clearing out camps left, right, and center. Of course, this Maestro Camp will also be destroyed, yet with a frag grenade. That's such a heavy investment as well.
Yeah, but it's worth it. They don't have anything else to destroy it with, of course. So you need to get rid of it, else it's going to be haunting you for the rest of literally your round, as they are looking to enter from the vault area. Now this grenade's going to get perfectly cooked right there. It's actually going to get it down onto Bibo. If they get a drone in, they can actually secure that one. Right now, Leonski is going to be finding out that he was indeed down. Is going to be held back up. And because Leonski wasn't ready to come in with a potential X-Kairos set to open up that wall, Bibo will stay alive and be in for the fight for the next 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Phones are ringing, yet they will turn off soon. It's Tusk Gaming actually able to do more. I think a C4 took down Quatsi right now. He was already low. And now he's out for the count for just a moment. Maybe a player will help him back up, and that will be a Vash. He's also flanking out to help them. As there is going to be an execute soon. Fire arrows now coming in. Smokes are being popped, yet Vitality still not having to shoot any bullets.
And they're just waiting right now for the phones to be turned off right here, not being bothered about it whatsoever. As 2 of the fire arrows have been used to just deny the fall, but no one got actually killed from that. Leonski though with the entry. Taking down Sneaky, there's going to be one that they will need later on, but it's going to be Brit to go for a refrag. Spark to pick up one of his own as well, as it looks like Tusk Gaming are looking to plant behind the vault. Just going to be Qual to deny that instantly, taking down Deepak. And suddenly it's a 2-on-4 situation once again in favor of Vitality as Qual picks up Quatsi. There's nothing that Avich can do. It's going to be 2-0 for Vitality. We saw this again last round. They won the first 2 rounds as well at that moment. Tusk Gaming actually managed to fight back. Also started on the offense like that. So we might actually see them, you know, get themselves together. What they need to do.
The problem is just Gaming knows how to put pressure on early on, yet they again lacked information, for instance with that nade onto Bibu. And the moment they pull an execute, they don't know what to do either. They just run in like 1 or 2 people at a time, yet they don't really fully put pressure on from all the sides. Also missing some openings from hard destructors, I believe, meaning they weren't able to put down pressure on the right people at the right time. and eventually leading to a 2-0 lead for Vitality, who will now go to dining room kitchen with the Mira in play.
Yeah, and it was actually not 6 picked in, so First Gaming is aware of the fact that the Mira is going to see play. Chosen to pick a Twitch, for example. Now, of course, we aren't seeing the Maestro in, so we aren't talking about the same amount of value that it could have otherwise had.
There's still ADSs, so
yeah,
trade-off wise, it's still a good thing to maybe pick it up. Yet, indeed, as you said, the value is well, hugely decreased by the lack of a Maestro. As you can now, with a Twitch drone, destroy those cams.
Only time will tell, though, as we are entering the third action phase on Villa.
Yeah, but things are looking grim for First Gaming.
Yes.
And so far, I've seen some ingenuity. I've seen them do things right that they've done wrong before, yet they don't really know how to perfect it and actually take down Vitality with it as well. And here we see Bibu in a very aggressive angle. Actually spots a player out, but does get tagged more than he deals damage. And it was close, as now Quatsi also takes a little bit of harassment. Meaning Vitality is doing decently damage-wise, yet they don't know how to open up the score yet.
And now what we're seeing here is just the lack of droning. As soon as, if they know this is clear, Deepak would just be jumping in right here, could have actually picked up the rotation after Bibu was being, well, scared away, so to say. Right now, Meats is going to go into the chase. We'll be stepping into a goo mine, and that means Deepak is the last member of First Gaming to still be on full HP. It matters that much, because headshots is all that count right.
And these players can put him down as well. Bibu and Sneaky having up front and upstairs positions to get rid of Spark, sitting by in Astronomy. And it seems like First Gaming has to clear them out first, but shots are already flying in. Quatsi putting down some pressure. Now also opening up some vertical play, hoping to maybe get his grenades in as well, as some utility has been destroyed. Nate will now fly in, almost takes down Spark. 1 HP left for him, and he will surely fall back towards the side. But still, he's not out for this round, and that is the worst thing imaginable for First Gaming.
2 times they got so close on getting the entry frag right here, but both times these members of Vitality survived. And, well, the good thing for them is they're both actually trying to defend the same area of the map. Spark actually rotates out. BB is going to get droned out right there, and that means the hunt has begun. They're going to go on trying to take him down right there, but it's going to be BB to actually get the entry onto Quatsi, as he is hiding behind these kind of walls, these kind of cabinets right there. Quatsi not being ready for that.
Spark with his 1 HP is now also coming from the cellars, and it's looking bad for First Gaming. They have taken down Bibu. They have so little pressure elsewhere on the map, and with 30 seconds left, it might actually be a very bad round for him. Feet now being spotted by Meats, and so he will throw a fire arrow.
Yeah, Leonski then gets the frag into Qual. That's actually going to be the start that they might need to get through. Leonski is opening up with the X-Carriers, but has to be careful. Brit doesn't peek in any further as he picks up his teammate. He's actually going to pick up Leonski as well. With that, drop the diffuser. 2-on-3 situation currently. Deepak is low on HP. Will be dropping. Also gets picked up by Brit with his 3k so far. It's going to be Spark on 1 HP to possibly find the next amount of combat right here with the Vige. He's going to save his KD. It's going to be 3 consecutive rounds for Vitality on the defense. That means we have the opportunity to go back to trophy statuary once again. And they so likely will as well.
Yeah, Vitality just wasting so much time. Bibu having a buff, just clearing the air. And the worst thing was that he was able to pick up Quatsi.
Yeah.
There was no real reason for Quatsi to run in solo like that. He's already taken a little bit of damage before that fight. So he wasn't the man to just walk in like that, because they didn't have a drone exactly on the position.
Okay, so my opinion and my thought here is, why don't you, if you know he's there, you send in a drone, you send someone right behind it, right? Because what Vitality does, and no offense to them, they see drone, they flick to it, they shoot it. So they're off the actual angle to try and hold.
Yeah.
If you instantly refresh, if you just go right behind the drone, you have the opportunity to get that frag cleanly. I believe that's how you beat Vitality. on maps like this.
Seems like a likely way. Meanwhile, Brit has a 7-0-0 score. Only Leonski is the guy to actually pick up the good amount of frags for Trust Gaming. Only one more member getting one more frag. 4 kills in 3 rounds is very suboptimal, some would say. It seems like maybe one of the reasons Trust Gaming is losing somehow with a 3-0 scoreline. And this is not what they were expecting. This was not what they were wanting. And let's hope they can actually pick up Astronomy Room this time. The squad seems to be quite happy to defend it, maybe.
Yeah. Let's see if Trust Gaming can get their first round on the board, actually. As you know, they're right now, they're 3-0 behind. This is not something that they are too happy about.
Oh, I think actually an air jab has been put through a drone hole by
That's smart.
Avash to maybe a nice spark rotating back to Astronomy. I don't know if it was denied though by Spark, but if it's still in place, it might be key. Deepak is now playing the pink Monty, and he's a man that actually knows how to please me.
Now we'll be using his multi most likely to just clear out this bathroom right here, face check it, and then as a result, waiting for an angle to be established, reload his pistol real quick, just if he needs it, he has it ready. Just expecting him to close off that doorways.
Always be safe in that regard, as Leonski has taken a little bit of damage. I think maybe a little bit of vertical play or some long range shots from the wall. As that evil eye is now being destroyed. And as Deepak actually spawning down Qual. Now they know what the target is. Flame arrows will come in, but yet they don't have the firepower to take Qual down. He just falls away safely. And the hunt is on for the Monty. They know where he is. He knows where they are. They just know how to get the kill with the C4 maybe. Actually, Quatsi has taken a lot of damage as well.
Yeah, down comes in though, eventually from Meads. A sneaky gets a refrag onto Quatsi. It's going to be 1 minute left in a 4-on-4 situation. As Meads is still repelling on this window. Has to be careful that not someone is actually going to be coming up from below right there and potentially screw things over. As there is still roamers in the area. Still people that have the ability to go up from the side and try and make it happen. And that's indeed what's going to happen right now. Flashbang is going to get tossed in, just hopefully denying that one. Actually forces him back as well. Right now Astronomy has been taken by Trust Gaming. Something that they are strong at. And Leonski's just going for the plan right behind the Monty right there. But who tells them otherwise?
Oh no, Deepak goes down and Brit actually moves in. Leonski will now fall to the shotgun as well. Sneaky takes in a Fage. It's only Meads alive, but not for much longer. Takes down Sneaky in the process, but that was all. And Vitality win their 4th round in a row, despite Trust Gaming seemingly strong. But as you said, those roamers, those flankers were standing by just to pull the trigger at the moment Trust Gaming was feeling safe. And the sad thing was that Deepak died with that shield in place, and that ruined the round for Trust Gaming, meaning it is a 4-0 lead. It's just big. It's huge.
That's very big. It's something that they definitely did not expect to go into on this round. Right now, we are going back to Aviator game. And just looking back at the other side, right? They had the opportunity to actually get that. They had the plan down. They knew exactly what they had to do, but like Monty was unaware of the smoke being right next to him right there. And that meant that shotgun blast was detrimental.
And I'm just gonna wonder, Quatsi died somewhere off on his own on the sledge. How big of a factor was that to this round going the way of Vitality?
Not actually sure if he died alone. I thought it was in the bedroom.
Yeah, I think he walked away from the bedroom, actually moved in a little bit. I'm not sure though. It's just rough speculation from my part. But I don't really know if that was a factor. I don't really know if he died alone. If he did, I think that might have actually added up to the mistakes Trust Gaming made in that round. And missing out on that operator was actually maybe a bit huge.
Could indeed be the case. But no use looking back into that. As right now, Trust is trailing behind 4-0. Winning 4 consecutive rounds from Vitality. And there's only 2 more to gain on this side, so, you know, if you want some, you better make a move soon.
Yeah, one thing I just want to see from the fans of Trust Gaming, just spam a gust to support Trust, and maybe they can bring it back.
Maybe they can.
Just keep on believing, hold on to that feeling, because I want to see Trust Gaming bounce back the way Vitality can, and if we just hope they can get some rounds in at least, their honor will be saved. If it will be a 7-0, I don't think Trust Gaming will ever be the same again.
I mean, like, they didn't expect to win this, of course. Like, they knew they had an opportunity, but no one expects them to win right now from Vitality. Of course, a 7-0 is completely something different right there.
Oh, meanwhile, Spark already takes down Meat. The refrag comes in, though, because it was a little bit too aggressive with the run out. Yet it's an opening kill once again.
Yeah, but it's also going to be a Legion gun right there. That might be some crucial stall later on in the round, because those goo mines definitely slow down the attackers just some bit. But right now, I'm not too sure, because it seems like Vitality is just getting a bit cocky right here. They know that they have the upper hand. They can go more aggressive. Is there something that Trust is not watching, because they haven't done it so far? They haven't been running out at the start of the round.
No, we've only seen that on border like once or twice, and then I was wondering why there weren't any claymores in place to keep Spark down. Spark is the player to do so as well, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And Trust Gaming is just never in a position with the utility to hold it off, and I am wondering why. As the Ibana Pels, actually, some of them were destroyed by the Maestro cam.
Maestro doing some job right there, making sure that not all the X-Powers are going to be detonating right there, but Leonski's still...
Were they all destroyed?
I think they all got destroyed right there by the impact grenade. Gonna use his second set right there, hoping to actually make an entry, make a rotation, or at least a viewing hold. But it's gonna be people to go aggressive right there, just running out onto Quasi, grabbing that frag now, going aggressive onto Leonski as well, picking him up, and that means it's gonna be a 2-on-4 out of nowhere. As BB just steps up and runs outside, gets these frags. It's gonna be deep back to bait with the blowtorch, hoping that people is gonna go aggressive once more. Now that's not gonna be happening. No, as of yet at least.
It's a good thing Deepak didn't instantly just open up a hole right there, because I think Bibu was standing by to ruin his day otherwise. It is now Brit taking down Avage as well as he runs in solo. Diffuser still dropped in Trust Gaming in a world of trouble. And 1v3 is left standing for Deepak, who now sneaks in as if he was a tiger going prone. But the problem is, 3 seconds left, the angle is being held down and Brit will finish it off. It is 5-0 for Vitality.
I'm missing the vertical play of Trust Gaming right here. There's so much positions on this bomb set you can take out from below, and Trust Gaming is just not doing it. They're trying to get the frags on horizontal level, and it's not working out for them. We're 5-0 currently, after they just valiantly brought it to 8-7.
They just did what they needed to do.
They did what they needed to do on border, but right now they're just letting everything fall. It seems like they have given up.
No, they're just a defense-sided team, Hap.
Is that so?
Oh, no, they aren't. But we're just gonna keep on believing that their defensive side might be better. Like, even ESL Benelux is spam Disgust to support Trust. So, if even our production is helping out, why wouldn't they just make it count for us? Keep us believing.
I spam all these gusts, but I'm not sure if it's going to be happening, especially if you look at how little frags Trust Gaming has. They have a total of 8 frags. Now, Brit even has more than the entire team of Trust Gaming. If Bibu grabs 2 this round, he also has just as much frags as Trust Gaming.
It's just hurting so bad. Like, Quatsi has the same amount of kills as Brit has dabs.
Yeah.
Which is both 0. And that's just huge. I can't just see this happen. I want to see Trust Gaming at least give us a show and get some rounds. They have it in them. They aren't a team that should just throw away a round. They should keep on fighting. They have nothing to lose, only something to gain. Yet they need to play as a unit for once, because that's what I've been missing. They've just been open to so many angles, so many flanks every time, that they really need to get a clean sheet, get a good strat in, and just play together.
Yeah, that's what we're missing. We're missing the vertical play. We're missing them going in as a unit. That is something that is, well, not good to see. Because they are good players. It's just that their strategy seems to be lacking right now.
Well, it is Meats now on the Monty instead of Deepak. And no offense to Meats, he's a beautiful, nice UK player, but Deepak is a more frag-heavy player, so it is understandable to put your more supporty guy on the Monty. Let's hope that will work out for him. Have Deepak just shine on that bug. As Meats has walked through some lesion traps in the process and is slowly approaching the kitchen to pick up a meal and a round for Trust Gaming.
Yeah, will they pick up their first round, or will Vitality get 6 in a row and potentially build up to the 7-0? And that will be detrimental, but it's going to be Quadzy this time with the entry threat. Takes down Clow. And that means we are going to be seeing a potential Trust Gaming round being crafted as we speak. He spots out one of the players right there. We'll be calling that out. Just for information, for example, Quadzy could be coming up with a vertical play. Could be sledging from above. Then using that. Good. Take it down, but I don't know. Leonski's gonna get knifed by Bibu. That's not something that you want to make happen. Bibu now goes for the knife onto Monty as well. Is gonna be able to pick up that frag. Vice picks up Sneaky, and Brit gets in with that trade, and somehow Trans Gaming is currently 2 to 3 men behind. Bibu is quite low though, and that means they do have the opportunity to fight back with just a well-placed grenade right there, but that grenade will go nowhere. Quadzy is on the vertical play right now. Quadzy's actually, yeah, trying to play that vertical play, hoping to get the kills right there. As Deepak is hoping to make a horizontal move. They are going to get spotted out right here by Brit. Brit knows exactly where these men are. They know exactly where they will be located. And is going for a flank as we speak.
This is not a Trust Gaming, I know, but maybe they can bounce back. It's a 2-on-3. Bibu is awkwardly low, but they have to get a move on Bibu, and Brit actually make it count. 6-0 for Vitality. A clean first half, and this was not what we were expecting. It was not what we were hoping, but it is the reality, unfortunately. So Trust Gaming is way behind and has a very, very uphill battle.
They cannot afford themselves to make a single mistake. And we're talking about Trust Gaming here, so that's
they make a lot of mistakes.
That's a lot for them to go on.
Oh, just like Lecky says, I don't think the Gust is helping anymore. I think they just need to step up their game, have Quadzy get some entries. He's only gotten one, and the worst thing is about Trust Gaming is they get opening kills. 3 out of 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Haven't won a single round on the back of that.
Yeah, and that is something that they need to be working on, and well, that's not really the case so far.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna keep on believing. At least they all have kills now, so that's something. Now they just need to get rounds.
Now they just need to kill Brit one round.
Yeah, Brit is maybe the player to kill, just like Bibu, because together they have 22 kills in only 6 rounds, which is pretty big. Only 1 death between them as well. So you would say those are the players to watch, and the problem is Brit is playing Ivana as well, so he'll probably be a little bit in the back for his team and then step it up as well.
Indeed. Let's see if Trust Gaming can make something out of this, or if we are going to see 7 consecutive rounds on the side of Vitality. Looking to clean this one relatively easy. I mean, we've seen them get 7 consecutive rounds before.
Yeah, but just the way you say it hurts. Like, you don't want to see Trust Gaming. After all, they were.
Yes, I do want them to perform better than they currently are, but
you have to be realistic.
We have to be realistic. Vitality, they have a lot of experience. There's no going around that. They know what they're doing, and they're countering Trust Gaming perfectly. Trust is just powerless, it looks like.
Yeah, it seems like they don't really know how to counter Vitality. It's the same thing we saw on Clubhouse as well. It was the first map of this series, which went 7-1 in favor of the Frenchies. The squad is actually now closing out onto a player. I believe it was a Fash maybe running around there. And he was all out on his lonesome.
You avoid staying alive though, not actually taking the fight right there, making sure that he survives. And that's something that they do need. They need to stay alive. That's how they win these rounds.
Staying alive?
Not the alive supremacy, because he ain't playing anymore.
Oh.
Oof.
Well, alive from supremacy was probably the biggest fragger of the whole of the Challenger League. But we're just gonna keep on believing that maybe Quadzi or Avash can do the same, because Avash has done a great job as well. Getting so many frags in the second map, but this map, the whole Just Gaming, seems to be lacking their killing potential. But at least they're stalling a decent way right now. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. There's still no damage being exchanged. We're waiting for the fight to start.
We're waiting for this possible final round to come into play, as this is Trust their endgame. Looking to make the move right here. It's going to be Quadzi to take up Qual. It's going to be the first frag once again on the side of Trust Gaming. The quest is, are they going to have an opportunity to get one round in, or are they going to get clapped and slapped up into the 7-0 by the signs of Team Vitality? They have come back from that opening kill from Trust Gaming more often. But there's nothing, that, could happen in favor of Vitality.
Well, we should not worry. Just Gaming can bounce back. Deepak hears a player run by, doesn't scan him out with his cardiac sensor. At least he turned off his phone to save some time as well. 30 seconds left on the clock. First canister now just being used, denying the entry for Vitality for just a moment. Now the second one has been used as well. Might pop a little bit too soon, but Vitality now also gets the kill into Meats, meaning there won't be a third. It's a 4-on-3 situation. The EMP is now also flying in. It's only time that separates Vitality from a possible plant, but also a Vash with the L that takes down Bibu as well. As it is now the diffuser being planted. Deepak with the C4. The diffuser was stopped.
Yeah, C4 killed out the diffuser right there,
It's
and
the
it's
first
gonna be
round high
Trust
five.
Gaming. Are we gonna?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just happy.
It's gonna be Trust Gaming to get their first round in. They have a long uphill battle to go. 5 more rounds if they want to bring it to overtime.
Yeah, well, I'm just hoping that BK201, our observer for today, will be with us for just a little bit longer in this map, just like you will.
Yeah.
And so will Just Gaming. They at least won a round right now, so they know how to do it.
They know what to do. Of course, this one completely relied on that last C4 kill right there, stopping the diffuser on the final second. And that means that is not enough to keep on, you can't keep on relying on that. You need to actually make sure they cannot even enter this site or try and take them down like that.
Well, so far our trust has worked out. Even Brit has died finally. Currently on a 13-1 scoreline in just 7 rounds. Huge still for him. Yet they need a few more kills to get the last round in. So many match points for Vitality to help them out and bring it all home. And statistically speaking, Hap, would you say there's no chance they lose this one?
Who, Vitality or Trust?
Vitality.
The map or the round? Now we keep
Okay, just gonna say the map.
I'm thinking Vitality has this, just due to the fact Trust cannot, they have no breathing space. They cannot just let one round slip.
Well, just hold your breath and get kills. Then that seems the most logical option, as Deepak is in the cellar seeing a few bullets fly by. It was a drive-by as well from Spark, which kept him as bay. As we're waiting for Vitality to maybe put in a rush. It's something they've done on Clubhouse and Border as well, and every time they had such a incredibly fast round, it worked amazingly for them.
Yeah, question is, are they going to be able to set it up as fast as last time as well, or are they slowing and slowing behind right here? 2 minutes are on the clock. We are going to see some utility being deployed right here from Spark, hoping to bait someone out with that Claymore, punching in the window as well. That's not going to be the case. It's going to be Quadzi to get the first frag. It's going to be Bibu to fall. The Ash to be, deleted out of the board right here. It's no longer into play.
Well, happy that actually Quatsi is stepping up because he hasn't had the best game so far, and now he's picked up, I believe, 2 or 3 opening kills in a row. While dying most of those times, but Bibu now also going down is huge, as he was one of the main fraggers of Vitality together with Brit, and as he's currently on the Ash, he should be the opener. Brit should be more of a supporty player, just racking up kills in the afterplant maybe. It seems like just gaming is now actually feeling how to get some kills and rounds in themselves.
Yeah, they have to step up their game. They have to go aggressive. They have to just do whatever they feel is necessary to make this happen. And really wants to find out that that wall is going to be open, and there's nothing he can do about that. It's going to be staying on this angle right here, which makes sure he can, you know, combat both the door and the new hole that has been created by the side of Vitality.
Deepak is slowly getting towards the side as now Quatsi is unbelievably low. After he had a little bit of a scuffle with Sneaky, there's still the lead Fortress Gaming operator-wise. Problem is though, Qual now takes down Avage, makes it a 4-on-4 as now Qual will get another possibility onto Leonski. And I don't know what Leonski was doing, but he at least died. That's the only thing we're sure of. As it's now a 4-on-3, the bomb side is in the hands of Vitality, so they will most likely soon plant that diffuser this round for themselves.
You want to go aggressive right there, pick up the frag with the shotgun, but the flashbang came in just in time, and right now Brit is going in for the diffuser. Canisters are going to get tossed out, but that won't be helping anything. That means that 45 seconds are now left on the clock. Quatsi picks up one more frag to start things off with. Picks up the second one as well. Suddenly a 3-on-2 situation, and it is quite doable if they manage to get this flank down right here, but they don't know the positioning, and it's going to be 2 kills, one by Claim and one by Brit. Off the Sneaky, and he will be finishing it off. 7-1 will be the score of the final map, and that means Vitality have won this match and will be proceeding towards the finals, where they will meet the winner of M&M versus Ghostkilla, which will be the next match we are going to be seeing on this channel.
And I have to say, it was what we sort of expected, but it still hurts us deep in our hearts. Of course, we are the casters of the Benelux stream for the Challenger League, also for the Benelux League, which airs every Wednesday at 7 p.m. But still, we love Trust Gaming. We want to see them win. They lose. It hurts, but we're happy for Vitality. They were the favorites going into this season. They were the favorites going into this playoffs. And they are still the favorites to instantly go to the Pro League and winning the Grand Finals.
They are going to be either meeting M&M or Ghostkilla. They've had trouble-ish against both these teams. So I don't think they have a preference, but we might be able to ask that soon.
Yeah, we are trying to connect with one of the players of Vitality, or maybe Trust Gaming. We will never know because production is always messing with us to get an interview going for you guys at home. Because, well, that just adds to the experience. And I think I see a certain someone on my screen from the far corners of my eyes. Hap, Just Gaming losing, how much does it hurt you? Do I need to hold your hand?
I expected it, so I was already ready for it.
Okay,
so it's not going to be the case now.
But I'm here for you whenever you need it. We're here for you as well. If you're wondering, next match will be M&M Gaming taking on Ghostkilla. That will happen in just a second after we have the interview and a small break, because we need to recuperate as well. Need to, well,
get re-energized,
refresh, get some water in our bodies, because shoutcasting for a few hours straight always gets to you in the end. And well, we're just about ready to get that interview going. And there we see it's Bibu of Team Vitality. Congratulations to getting to the grand final. And boy, oh boy, you have some beautiful chairs.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Yes, it's very good to be in the finals and have a chance to qualify in Pro League or just play the relegation maybe. But we will do all our best to go directly in Pro League.
Yeah, of course, your team having a lot of Pro League experience before, how much does that help your team going into the grand final? Does it save you some stress or just preparation generally?
Yeah, we have some experience in Pro League. So we have Spark and Bride and me. We have 2 new members like Sneaky and Qual, who didn't play. Sneaky played Pro League before, but it's very young, and Qual didn't play it. So yeah, we do a lot of work before the match and in preparation. So it's helped us a lot, and we have a good staff too, like our coach and our manager. We do an amazing work to prepare us for the best.
Now, just talking about the first map, was it 7-1? Seemed a bit like a walkover. Was it? Felt it? Did it felt easy on you guys as well? Because like, if I just look back on the history between you and Trust Gaming, it just seems to be like 2-7, 3-7, 1-7 coming out on your sides all the time.
Yeah, we were a bit surprised, but we work a lot on Clubhouse, and we know that it was not a good map for them, so we pick it and we just do the work, and it's okay. We just win 7-1. We were confident, and after yeah, we play border. We play often border against Trust. It's a very good map for them, and they play very well. So after we go on Villa, and I think we do the work in defense.
Now, just talking about the Ben phase and Border coming through, you have played them before. It was 6-6 and 8-6. That's the only times you haven't won from Trust Gaming. Is there a reason why you didn't ban out Border, or that you just want to prove that you guys can beat him on Border as well?
We know that there are two good maps like Coastline and Border, and we were more confident on Border. That's why we choose to let Border open and Druid ban Coastline. Okay, maybe we messed up a bit, but actually we will work better now next time to prepare Border, and maybe win it next time against them.
All right, just back on Border as well. In round one, I believe you had an ace. Now we missed out on that
Yeah.
because the Observer BC kind of crashed it. So, can you tell us how that happened, or just give us a little bit of a visualization on that one?
Yeah, it was Taylor's bathroom round, and we played like the second time we played it, like we reinforced the armory, and I picked 2 kills in armory when they push, and after I picked 2 kills below the hatch in servers in workshop, and after he was in 1v3, he pushed in the jungle close to the toilet, and I killed him from the hatch stairs. So yes, it was a good round. I'm a little bit sad, but all it matters is that we win the round.
I think he's the best play-by-player of
Oh, yeah, good
the
play-by-play
stream, best
analysis
caster
right
so
here.
far. Looking at the next match, we will have MM Gaming taking on Ghost Killer. Which of those two teams would you rather face in the grand final?
At the beginning of the season, I think Eminem will crush the Challenger League, except us maybe. But at the end, Goskila work a lot, and they are very good. And all the match against between Eminem and Goskila was tie, I think, or draw maybe. So I think it will be a
Yep.
very close match, and I don't know who can play, who we will playing, but we will be prepared, and we will do our best to win it.
All right, we believe in you. Do you have any final shout-outs, maybe to the organization, your teammates, before we end this interview?
I will. I want to shout out all Vitality, the staff, the supporters, and all the sports, everything. And I want to say something which is just very important for me. Just I lost my best friend in the week, and so I just want to celebrate with him. And I hope I will go in pro league for him, because he was following me a lot, and it was very important for me to do that. So thanks guys, and see you.
Yeah, good luck on the grand final. We hope to see you in Pro League as well for this slightly emotional statement. Thanks again, and congratulations to you for winning. And we will see you back the 10th of May. We won't know if we're casting yet, but we will see that you might be winning, because Vitality is still our favorite. Thank you once again. We will go to a short break, I believe. And after we'll be back, we will see another best of 3. And that will be MM Gaming taking on Ghost Killer to see who will face Vitality in the end. And so we will see you in just a little bit. Bye bye.